Ooh, child, I had to quit TikTok. Like, it was getting bad. Like, I was putting the doom and doom scrolling for real. Like, it was because I would scroll for hours and then feel bad about myself after, but then I don't want to scroll some more. And I was scroll like I'm on TikTok all the time. I'm talking taking a shit. I'm watching TikToks. Washing dishes. I'm watching. Like, girl, you can't even scroll. I'm over there trying to scroll with my nose and shit. Like, girl, it was just starting to feel like an addiction. Like, it was getting a little bit too druggy for me. So I was like, let me do something else. I'm gonna pick up drawing instead. So that's what I've been on. And for the first time in a very long time, I've been craving silence, which is weird for me. Because if you know me, you know I'm always listening to music. I'm talking like in the shower, sleeping, driving, watching TV. Yes, watching TV, I'm listening to music. Like, that's how stimulated I needed to be. So for the fact that I'm craving silence is weird, but I guess it makes sense. I'm switching from external stimulation to internal stimulation, and watching TV and scrolling and listening and shit like that activates your image center in a passive way, but imagining your own world or drawing is going to activate it in a active way. It's going to activate it in an active way because it requires precision and clarity, right? So I had my first lucid dream, and that shit was lit. I can't even like that. It's so cool. Like, so it was given Inception. So you know in Inception when they had to like go deeper into his subconscious to extract the information. That's what it was given. Like, I was dreaming regular. I went into the basement, and then I went into like another basement, and then another basement, and then another basement, and then I was finally lucid. Like, it just felt like I spawned into a video game. Like, I don't know how to explain it other than that. Like, saying it felt like I woke up doesn't really do it justice because it kind of was just like automatic, like bing, like. And waking up, you kind of wake up like, what time is it? What day is it? Where am I? Like, it was just like spawning in. Like, I don't know how else to put it. So I spawned in, and I'm like looking around, like, okay, this feels different. So let me test something out. I decided to see if I could flip. Why? I don't know. Because I cannot flip in real life. Like, if I was ever to be like, am I dreaming right now? I would never try to flip because I would end up in the hospital. But I flipped, and I was like, let me try again just to make sure. Make sure of what? I don't know. But I flipped again. I was like, all right, lit. When I go into this next room, I'm gonna change the interior. And I went into the next room and I changed the interior. It was given Valentine's Day. I don't know. It was like a love seat in the shape of lips and like kissy marks all over. It was given real love, girl. I don't know what my subconscious is trying to tell me, but that's what it was given. And that was kind of the end of it. I don't really remember much after that, but it got me thinkingizing. I'm like, I gotta do that again. Plus, I'm reading this book written by a brain surgeon, and in the book, it details how dreams happen entirely in the brain, and the brain can't tell the difference between waking life and your dream life. And that got me thinkingizing, of course. But it sounds like similar to what Dr. Joe Dispenza is saying, right? Because Joe Dispenza says your brain and body can't really tell the difference between, well, can't tell the difference between your imagined self and your real self. So if the brain can't tell the difference between your dream life and your waking life, I'm thinking I can use lucid dreams to manifest. And it makes sense, like it tracks. Because every time you get clearer in dreams, you're strengthening your observer self. Your observer self. The same self that helps you hold awareness in waking life when you want to change patterns. So, like, kind of back to what Joe Dispenza is saying, or all these manifestation gurus and all these manifestation people, when they tell you like meditate and keep a clear mental diet, if you're clear in your dreams and that strengthens your awareness, you can I feel like that should be able to translate into your waking life. And if you have a strong awareness, that means you're actively choosing what you want. And the more you actively choose what you want, the more you'll see what you want, because that's just how it works. Like whatever you think about is whatever's going to manifest. So if you're actively choosing what you want with more precision, I feel like you should just be able to manifest quicker, right? No, like that makes sense, right? Because in lucid dreams, you remember who you are. So in waking life, lucidity is about remembering what's real, or remembering, or choosing what's real, rather. If you're lucid in a dream, you're basically like, yeah, I know I'm dreaming, but I'm choosing what I want. And that sounds like conscious co-creation. Like I know and you know, they even say like this reality is like, it's a dream world. It's not real. Da 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 da. So like, it's the same thing, no? Like that's, at least that's what I'm thinking. So lucid dreaming will help me rehearse reality in the most vivid, energetically charged way possible, teaching my subconscious that my desires are real. And the more sensory, emotional, and energetic detail I add, the more it will stick. Like the more real it will feel. And if my brain can't tell the difference, if I do a lucid dream and I'm on a yacht with $10 million in the bank, sipping a French 75, when I wake up, my brain will be like, you a rich bitch that drinks 75s on a yacht. And next thing you know, that will make real, like that will happen. Like that's what I'm thinking, at least. So I've been training myself to become lucid in dreams a lot more. I haven't had a lucid dream since, but I'm close. I know I'm close, because I'm seeing lucidity markers pop up more often in my dream, and I'm noticing them, but I'm just not like making that full switch. So like when I say lucidity markers, I'm talking about kind of have like two minds almost. Like I'm thinking like, oh, real you wouldn't do this, but I don't influence the dream. Or sometimes I'll just be dreaming and like I'll read a name or a word or numbers, or I'll taste something and realize like, this doesn't really taste right, or I'm not really tasting anything, but I just won't make that full like, oh, it's because you're dreaming, and like turn on the lucidity. But the lucidity markers are showing up more and more. So I'm like, I know I'm close. So when you dream and you can read numbers and names, you're bridging your right brain dreamscape. You're bridging your right brain dreamscape with your left brain linguistic network. And normally, the left hemisphere, the executive part, is dimmed during your REM cycle, and the right brain is imagery, intuition, dreaming, flow, big picture stuff, and the left brain is language, numbers, sequence, detail, and control. It's more logical and analytical, right? But that part gets dimmed during dreaming. One, because it allows your dreams to like do weird things. Like, you know how in dreams like time flows differently, or things transform into other things, like you're in a car, then you're on a bike. And so that your left brain being dimmed, or the executive network being kind of shut off for your dreams, allows the dreams to have that like dreamlike quality. So when I'm reading in my dreams, it means my inner world is already bridging logic and spirit. I'm not only experiencing imagery, but also symbolic language, right? It's hemispheric integration. So I'm like, I'm drawing now. So I'm thinking about all this, and I'm drawing, and I'm imagining things that I want to draw. I'm still learning the fundamental, or I'm brushing up on the fundamentals, because I'm not the best artist, but the goal is to get there, right? But dreaming and visualization, right? So for me, drawing has become lucidity training, and everything in the universe has or follows like this in and out process, or this on and off process. I don't know how to explain it. Like ones and zeros. Like it's either a one or zero. Like breathing, you're either or you're right. Am I making sense? And drawing and visualization are part of the same energetic loop. So if I draw more, I'll strengthen my visualization muscle, and then the more I visualize, the more my visualization muscle is strengthened, the better I'll become at drawing. So it just compounds. And then it just, you know what I'm saying? It just will help each other. We'll just keep going and make it better. So over time, the imagination center of my mind should get clearer, sharper, and stronger. And if the imagination center is clearer, sharper, and stronger, I should be able to manifest faster. No? I mean, I have actually noticed accelerated manifestation since I've been doing this training. And just in little ways, like I'm not on the yacht yet. But like I'll think something, and either immediately or by the end of the day, I'll have my answer, or I'll see it. Like I'm like, and it'll just be like sometimes it's real weird. It's like real creepy because I'll be like, just randomly thinking like, I wonder what my friend had for breakfast today. And then 10 seconds later, she's like, yo, bro, why I had this for breakfast today? And I'm like, why'd you just tell me that? Like, what the hell, Leonte? But I'm thinking all of this has to be connected to my third eye somehow, like visualization and all of that. Especially because I'm noticing in meditations lately, I can feel my third eye pulsing. Like I feel it come on, and like it's a different feeling. So I'm like, this all has to be connected. And also the intuition has been much stronger since I've been doing this training. Like I just be knowingizing. Like I just be knowing. Like I don't know the intuition, because I've always had a pretty good intuition, but like lately it's just been real, like super clear. Like I feel like sometimes like I feel like before I'd hear my intuition and kind of doubt if it's intuition, or like, oh, what are you trying to tell me, or should I listen? Is that doubt? Is that anxiety? But like now I'm like, yeah, I know, like 2+2=4, nigga. Like it is 2 low period. No, but for real. So like I'm really excited about this journey to lucidity, and I'm excited to see how my drawing evolves, because it's all connected. And it's just like, if I strengthen my drawing skills, and that strengthens my visualization skills, and then my visualization makes my manifestation stronger, girl, I'm gonna be on a yacht by next month. Okay, let me stop. But yeah, so for me, lucidity isn't about just drawing or even dreaming. Training the imagination isn't frivolous. It's spiritual resistance, creativity, and conscious co-creation. It's about training my perception to be sharp and so clear that what I imagine starts to become what I live. I don't know. Am I the only one? Am I making sense? Did this resonate? Let me know in the comments.